legacy builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In today's video, I'm going to be closing out our second budget by Paycheck for March. So I'm going to do a budget, then I'm going to make some money moves. I'm going to reconcile the operating account, and then we'll close the video because I'm going to do this a little bit different from our normal payday routines. So stay tuned. Okay, so if you are new here, my name is Tasha. Hello and welcome. I am documenting my family of five's journey to financial freedom. We started with budgeting, and I like to also give tips and ideas and knowledge to anybody, but most specifically women who need help with their budgeting. So I'm going to jump right in today because I am switching my cash envelope stuffing and my cash savings challenges to a different channel. So by the time you see this video, that channel is already up. I'll link it in the description box and also in the pinned comment if you would like to come and check me out over there. I listened and I basically followed the lead from what the results of that poll was. I posted in the community tab where you were like, okay, we like the budget separate from the savings challenges. And I'm like, okay, I'm still going to do my full payday routine. I'm just going to split the video in half and basically transfer that over into the second channel. And then it'll give me more chance to focus on one thing because I don't want to confuse the algorithm and I don't want to make this too difficult or complicated for myself. So this is the first part of my payday routine. So I'm going to zoom in and get right started. So we are working with an income of $800, and from that $800 we're going to give $80. That did not change. Okay, so now we're at $720, and then we're going to move over to, let me scoot this over, next month's bills. Okay, we're saving for future bills. So we plan to put $21, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to send $21 over. All right, to the emergency fund, we're going to send $100. I'm using two places to fund this. That's Ally Bank and also not Capital One, our brick and mortar bank. But we're going to send this to Ally today, and that is a total of $121 that we're saving here. Now, I did want to put something towards our investments, but we're not doing that today. So I'm just going to subtract the 121 from where we are. Okay, so we're at $599 left. Now, for our purpose funds, we have an Amazon Prime membership that's due this month. It's supposed to hit the credit card. If it didn't hit it today, because I haven't checked it yet, then it will very soon. We have $94 left to fully fund this so we can pay back the credit card. So we're going to send that over here. And then when we're ready, I'll just pay that back. So that's $94 for our funds. Okay. And then let me move this up so we can all see cash expenses. Now this bucket here for cash expenses is everything I pull out physical cash and I'm allocating it to certain envelopes, either in my wallet, which I do need to find out how to clean and replace, but I love this Notique wallet, or it's going to savings challenges, which I keep in this Filofax wallet because it just works for me. So all of the cash that we pulled out is $105. Again, I do have the cash here. I have not separated yet. I'm going to do a separate cash stuffing video. Okay, so $35 is still going to my Mind Your Money personal binder. I am allocating $55 for all of our savings challenges. $5 is going into my blessings binder. And then $10 is going into my oldest son's binder. Okay, and that's $105 in cash. That's how we've allocated it. Okay, so we have $400 left to work with. We're not putting anything towards family savings this week, so that is $0. And then last but not least, of course, our adulting section, bills/expenses. Now, I realize that if you're using this workbook, you might have way more than this for bills or expenses. Because I'm doing a paycheck budget, I like to look at the monthly calendar, which will show me if I have what bills are due that week. So that way I know I don't have to pay everything with this paycheck. I only have one or two things that are due. And I'll show you really quickly what I'm talking about, so that hopefully as we walk through this, you can understand what I'm saying. So This is the calendar, okay? And for the second week of the month, because again, I'm recording this on March 10th, we have one bill due this week. That's the electricity bill. So I don't have to worry about paying these bills yet. I can pay that with the next week's check because I'm paid weekly. Now, again, of course, if you were paid bi-weekly, then you might need to, use this check for the current week's bills and the next week's bills, which is fine. But that's how I figure out how many bills I need to pay with the current paycheck. All right, let's zoom in a little bit more. We have $300 for rent. That's what we're putting aside. And then for groceries, we went way over. Now, I'll have to calculate this step by step or line by line. So 300, we have $100 left. Let's see what I spent on groceries. I think it was $79. So let me just take a look. $74.39 and $4.69. So let me just $4.69 plus $74.39 in the past week. So that's $79.08 is what I spent on groceries. So I'm going to write that here. That's way over budget. So we had $100 left minus the $79.08. That left us with $20.92, but our electricity bill came out for $41.72. Let me just make sure that's right. Yep, $41.72. So I'll write that in here and then subtract that from what we did have left. And we're negative $20.80. We are in the hole by $20.80. So let me just add this up. We're going to be over, but let me just write that here. Use your workbook however you need to make your budget work for you, okay? Everybody's lifestyle present is different. Income is different. It doesn't mean that you need to follow someone else's format to the T. Just do what works best for you. So we're over budget by $20.80. So this is not a zero-based budget. And it's okay, because basically what's going to happen here is that we're going to tap into our cushion to pay the overage. And what I might end up doing, because I know I have to pay this back to the credit card, I will do that. But I will also make sure that in the next paycheck, we should either give ourselves a little bit more, or maybe I'll just keep the same $50 and try to do better next week, because really we have so many other goals that we have to reach. So with groceries, I just have to be a little more careful about it. I know it's not the easiest thing to do, but I have to try. So the income we used was $800, and let me see, we had so the income we used was $800. The expenses came to, let's add that up really quick. We had $420.80 for bills and expenses. Cash expenses $105. Amazon fund $94. Tithe giving $80 and savings $121. So $820.80. Right? Which means when we subtract this, we're at a negative $20.80. That's where I would write this. And then for percentages, this is pretty easy. It's not so difficult. You just have to divide the amount of the category into the amount of income that you're using for the paycheck. So for example, we gave $80. So I'll type in 80 into my calculator and divide that by the income we used, which was 800. That gives us 0.1. But after you do that division, you can multiply by 100 to get the actual percentage. 10% is what we gave, okay, from the income we used. And then savings. Savings would be my savings bucket up here. Again, we saved $121. And then I also saved $94. I know that these are short-term funds, right? These, what we call purpose funds, they're short-term savings. So eventually I will have to use this, and I will use this soon, but it's still a savings. I'm putting it in a high yield savings account. So I'm going to add $121 to the $94 that I saved in funds. Again, these are digital. It's not cash. 94 plus 121 equals 215. So I'm going to divide the amount of money I saved into that $800 income we used. And that gives us this number here. I multiply that by 100. And now we get this. So 26.9%, because this second number is above 5, you just round up. So 26.9% of this income was saved. Okay. And then investing, we did not invest. So that's really easy. That's 0. We didn't invest with this paycheck. We're still getting our dividends reinvested. So that's my saving grace right now. Even though we're not doing it with this second paycheck, our dividends are still working for us. I got a couple dividend payouts today already. That's turning around and being reinvested. So that's why I really love investing. This is not advice, financial advice. I'm just telling y'all what we're doing. Okay. So now we know all of our numbers, and that means I can make my money moves. Money moves means I'm going to go into my operating account and I'm going to transfer money from each bucket that I've designated. I'm going to transfer that to its account. So for example, we're going to start with this giving. Tithing is $80. We have $6.95 in our account right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make each money move, transfer money where it needs to, except for this, because I already pulled out the cash for that. But I'm going to transfer these monies, make payments on the credit card, and then when I'm done, I'm going to flip over to my expense tracker for this operating account, and I'm going to track how much we have left. So that way I know how much I can put towards my zero out challenge, right? Just taking the last 3 digits of whatever's in this account and transferring it over. So first up for money moves is $80. Success. $80 went to our tithe account. Next is next month's bills, which is getting $21. Success. Next month's bills got $21. So we've transferred $101 so far, or we've moved $101 so far. Yes, I'm coming. So we sent 21 to next month's bills. Now we're going to Zelle $100 to our emergency fund. So send that money over. I really like Ally Bank because they just make it easy to bank with them, and I love their buckets feature. It's really cool that I can just have one savings account, but different buckets to represent what I'm saving for. And so it eliminates confusion, and they're really awesome. So Ally, sponsor your girl. Success, $100 sent to the emergency fund. So we'll add that $100. And now we're at 201 that has been moved so far. And then nothing to investing yet. Dividends are working for us a little bit at a time. $94 is going to Amazon, which is a purpose fund in Capital One 360. So I like this because Capital One 360, they used to be ING Direct years ago. I've had them for more than 15 years, and I love the features. You can open as many savings accounts as you want. I have 2 checking accounts with them, and then I have multiple savings accounts again for all of these different funds here. And it's really easy. You can open up within 5 minutes. Capital One, I use them. I created a whole video on how to open and rename savings accounts with Capital One 360. So I'll link that above in case you would like to check it out. It's amazing how easy it is and quick it is to use. So I'm going to transfer this over and stop talking. Success, $94 went to Amazon. So that is enough to pay back. We have enough in there right now to pay the Prime membership fee, which is great. So I'm going to add 94. So we've moved $295 so far. We already have $105 in cash, so I don't need that. Now $300 is staying behind in the account. I don't need to move it anywhere. Groceries, we owe $79.08, and for PSEG, we owe $41.72. So because we were over budget, we're going to dip into our cushion. But we still have this is a golden month for me. And I call it a golden month because we have more than 4 paychecks because we're paid every Friday. We have 5 paychecks this month because there are 5 Fridays. So, woo! So, what I'm going to do is, whatever we're over, whatever we dip into the cushion, next week we'll be able to do some rearranging so that we can put that money back. But right now I need to pay the credit card. So, we officially have only moved $295, and we're about to move $79.08. And also $41.72. So we moved a total of $415.80. So before, let me write that number down on my little cheat sheet on the side. And then I'll switch my pen. I don't know if you guys are interested like me, but I like these pens. I bought these from Amazon. And I'll link them down below in case you're interested. I just like these fine point pens. I love it. And the one that I've been writing with to reconcile is this Parku pen. I have so many different colors. I love these too. Just in case you guys are kind of like me, stationery nerds. Okay. So let me go ahead and turn this around. And $415.80 is what we moved today. But I need to do a quick update because we had $769.10. And then I withdrew $105. $769.10 minus 105, $664. Is that right? $769.10. Oh, I had a deposit of $31. I just forgot that. See why it's important to track your expenses? So on what day was that? On 3/8, I had a transfer of $31 to cover this repayment to my Kohl's card. I had to buy some clothes. Okay, so for Ally, this was a deposit. That's what I'm going to call it. Even though it was a transfer, it's a deposit of cash. So I'm going to call it income. I know it was transfer, but it's still income once it comes in. So that was $31. And that would have brought us, or that did bring us to $800.10. So then I made the cash withdrawal at the bank of $105. That brought us to $695.10. That's what it is. Okay, so $695.10. And this is how I realistically track you guys. So that was $105 taken out on, what day did that happen? On the 8th? Oh, okay. So that is branch. That was a withdrawal. Writing so sloppy. Can I slow down just a little bit? And that was cash. That's all. Cash for the paycheck. So $695.10 is where we were, and we just moved $415.80. So let me write here $415.80. And did I do it right? Yes, subtract. And this is for paycheck. How did I do it the last time? Oh, I separated these the last time. I did. Okay, I did separate them. Okay, so I'm doing it differently than I did last week. I know. I'll just put pay number 2 for March. These are all the money moves, and then I'll put money moves here. Oh, okay, it's okay. And then I'll just put capital 1. And this is for today is the 10th. So when I subtract the $415.80, we're left with a balance of $279.30. Okay, so $279 with 30 cents. And I'm going to transfer $9.30 to the Zero Out Challenge. That is, I know it's taking more from this because we were over for groceries, but again, we have another paycheck. We have more money already on its way, so I'm going to send $9.30 to the Zero Out Challenge today. So Capital One, transfer, 0 out challenge, $9.30 to bring us to a whopping $270. Awesome. Trying to reach $100 in Ibotta so I can cash out. So hopefully I can do that within the next week or two. All right, so where's my budget? Here we go. $9.30 is going to move, and then I'm going to show you on the screen that it was done. Okay. Success, 0 out challenge got $9.30. And thank you for your payment. Success, the $79.08 and the $41.72 for these two bills, groceries and electricity, were paid. So we are done. We have finalized everything. We made our money moves. We saved some money, and we are ready to pay back Amazon, which I'm excited about. At least I have that out of the way and off of my head. One thing I want to share with you guys that I have not yet, and that's my bill tracker, because we have more bills. Okay, I am a notary public, and I need to recertify. So it's $60. I totally forgot about it. It's every 3 years or 4 years. I don't remember right now because my brain is like going hyper mode right now. But I do need to pay that. So that is not an annual bill. It's like every 3 years. And then this did come out. We paid this. That was security for our devices, laptops, phones, all of that. So we paid $131 for that. Amazon Prime is about to hit the credit card at some point this month. I don't remember the exact day, but once it is paid, or once it charges on the card, then we have the money already to pay that back. And we have paid our electricity bill this month. So that's done. And that's it. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more bills to pay. And I still have not paid back for McAfee yet. It hit the credit card, but I didn't pay it back yet. So I'm not going to check it off so I don't confuse myself. So I just wanted to update you on that. This is available on my website if anyone is looking for a simple bill tracker to keep track of all your bills. This is helping me a lot, because if I didn't have this, I'm telling you, I would not have remembered that all of these extra bills were coming up due. All right, so that is it for this week. I did tell you that I was going to share with you my realistic budget, and I did that. We did our money moves, and now the video is over. So my payday routine is not over. Again, this is the first time I'm doing it like this in a very long time. So I appreciate you guys if you go and subscribe to the new channel, and also make sure to check out the cash savings and cash stuffing video after this, and continue to mind your money, you guys. Manage it well and live your lives abundantly. Thank you so much for being here. Bye for now.